happy Saturday. So today's mini class is going to be on scapular stability and mobility as well to make them feel a little bit happy and more energized. So we're going to need a block today, a yoga block or something similar. Oftentimes I recommend people just grabbing a Tupperware container that is non-glass for block use, so about this kind of size. So you're going to come onto the floor first, and we're going to activate our core and engage our shoulder blades first. So get your knees under your hips and your wrists under your shoulders, and oftentimes even when I give this cue, people are too far forward, so just come a little bit further back than you maybe feel like you need to, unless you feel like you're really tipping over. Tuck the toes very slightly, and then spread your fingers nice and wide. Try not to let your head drop, so you're going to pull your face and the front of your throat upwards towards the ceiling, so that the back of your neck feels nice and long. And then you're going to imagine you're isometrically pulling the heels of your hands back towards your knees. They stay on the floor. Nothing moves, but you're feeling tone in your lower belly, tone in your shoulder blades, maybe your lats. And you're pushing the floor away from you, and you're dragging the heels back. Feel that nice sort of energy into your entire torso. Stay here and breathe for a few breaths. And then slowly let it go, release. You can shake it up if you need to. And we're going to do it again. Press down and then drag the hands back. Firm the lower belly. Feel the back of your neck nice and long. Push the floor away. Feel some tone in your arms and your shoulder blades. And then release. All right, now walk your hands one palm print forward. Okay, you're going to keep the toes tucked if you'd like, or you can flatten them out, doesn't matter. You're going to start to rock back. Keep the hands where they are, glued onto the floor. Feel a nice sort of stretch. Try not to let your head drop. And then come forward, bear weight into your arms. Squeeze your butt, draw your belly to your spine. Exhale, rock back. Inhale, come forward, trying to equal out the weight in both right and left arm. Exhale back, inhale forward. Doing this a few times, again, just to get the shoulder blades, the arms nice and warmed up. Making sure to use your core, your butt and your lower abdominals especially. And try and keep the head in line with the rest of your spine. All right, now from here we're going to challenge your body a little bit. So come back into all fours. And you're going to take your left hand and put it on your right shoulder. So you can kind of hug it. And the way I'm hugging it is like this. My thumb is kind of in my armpit, and then the rest of my hand is wrapping on top. So I'm holding it in place, because now we're going to do single arm. So keep pushing the floor away with your right arm. Rock back, and bear weight into the right arm. Rock forward. And then slowly start to put a little bit more weight as you start to straighten out your hips. Good, and then land on your forearm, bend the elbow back, let your hand touch the back of your shoulder blade. Straighten it, come up off of the elbow and come forward. So we're adding a little bit more mobility here. Rock back, rock forward. The left hand is still helping your right. Good. This time, stay on your forearm, and then take your left fingertips and just tent them to the side here. From here, start to bear weight more into your right arm, into your forearm, and really push the entire length of your forearm down onto the floor, including your fingertips. So even with a flat palm, still like grab the floor and kind of like push it away. Start to extend your right leg, flex the foot, keep your head in line with the rest of your spine, and if it feels okay to you, let go of the left arm, put it onto your lower back, and kind of use your fingers to see if your right butt cheek is working. Okay, so keep squeezing the right side, hold here, and you can pulse the right leg up and down. Really working all aspects of the core. And then lower your right toes down. Keep the right hand where it is. Start to bear weight on your right shoulder blade and come into your side plank. Still look at the floor. Lift your hips up and hold. You can reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. Left hand comes down, left knee comes down. Lift up onto all fours. Press your left hand down. Come into a modified side plank. Look at the floor. Lift the left leg up. Squeeze the right leg up. Squeeze the left butt cheek. And then when you land with your right arm down, right leg down, come into your into your regular side plank again. Modified side plank on the left, knee down, hand down. Keep looking at the floor, lift the leg. One more time, land on your right forearm, rotate over to the right side, side plank, hold. Feel your side waist working here. Land down with the left knee down, reach up, lift the leg, squeeze the left butt cheek. Push the floor away with your left hand. And then lower down all fours. Whew. All right, other side. Okay, so left hand presses down into the floor. And now you're going to grab that left shoulder with your right hand to support it. So thumb kind of goes in your armpit, rest of the fingers are supporting it. All right, and you're going to rock back, rock forward. And now it's up to you how much weight you want to put into that arm. So the further forward you push your hips, the more weight your arm is going to have to load itself. All right, now from here, you're going to start to lower down onto your forearm. Bend the elbow, reach back, let the left hand touch the back of your shoulder. Straighten it out, come up, rock forward. Keep the head in line with your spine. Match the movement with your breath. Every time you come forward, you inhale. Every time you rock back, you exhale. Okay, one more. And then keep your forearm and hand down onto the floor. Make sure that your shoulder is directly in line with your elbow. And then release your right hand. Bring your fingertips to the side of your body, maybe even off the mat to the right side. And then go ahead and extend your right leg back and lift it up. Hold. And when you're ready, take your right hand. I messed that up. So you're going to extend your left leg back and hold. Then when you're ready, take your right hand behind your back and touch your buttock. I like to put my whole forearm on my back because I feel like I can feel if my back is twisted or not. So I like to do that and just kind of graze my fingertips on my buttocks. And then you can pulse that leg. Keep pushing the floor away with your forearm and hold. Belly draws in. Back of the neck stays long. All right, now here we go. Left toes drop down. You can use your right hand to help you, but you're going to come into a side plank. Look down at the floor. Reach up with your right arm. Feel the side waist lift. Then land your right hand. Right knee comes down. Modified side plank. Squeeze your right buttock. Drop down onto the forearm. Roll over to the left. Side plank. Drop down to the right side. Hand comes down, knee comes down. Oops. Modified side plank. And again, dropping down. Left side forearm side plank. Right hand comes down, knee comes down. Modified side plank. All right, and then from here, come onto all fours. Keep your block at the front of your mat. Press back. Downward facing dog. Push the floor away. Now that we've activated everything in the shoulders, this should feel really easy. Let your head go. And then take a slow walk to the front. Take the block with medium height. Put it a little bit above your ankles. And squeeze that block between your inner shins. Walk the hands a bit forward, enough so that they can still rest on the floor, and sit back in your hips. Squeeze that block, the knees can bend, release your head. It should feel like a nice opening through the entire backside of your body, and hold. Breathe, squeeze the block. Good. Drag the hands back. Remove the block, keep it in your hands, and now press into the block with open palms. Keep your knees bent and your hips active. You're going to hinge your hips up, arms reach up. Push into the block with your palms and reach your arms up towards the sky. Elongate your fingertips. On your exhale, fold, hinge at the hips, put the block down, step the right leg back. Knee comes down, toes can be tucked under, and take the block behind your back. Squeeze your right buttock. You can tap it if you need to. And then as the block comes behind your back, grab onto either side and pull it apart. Good. As you pull it apart, your ribs are going to want to flare out. Pull them back in. Find that sort of happy medium. And keep squeezing your right buttock. From here, you're going to get ready to lift up off the ground. Hold. Now take the block, Bring it between your hands, reach it up again, squeeze the block, elongate the sides, you're still squeezing your right buttock, and then step forward, grow tall, hinge forward, drop down, put the block in between your inner thigh, between your inner shins, walk the hands forward, relax your head down, sit back into your hips. Relax your head. Remove the block between the hands, press up, hinge up, use your legs. Reach tall, draw the lower ribs in. On your exhale, hinge forward. Step the left leg back, drop the knee down, toes stay tucked. Reach up with the right arm, with the arms, block over your head. Squeeze the left buttock. And then take the block behind your back, grab onto it, pull it, and try and pull it apart. Belly stays drawn in. And again, reach up, squeeze the block this time, and you're going to come stand into your lunge here, and then step it forward, inhale, grow tall. We're going to do that one more time on each side. Lower down, put the block down, walk your hands forward, hinge your hips back, let your head go. Good, walk the hands back, step your right leg back, lower the knee down, toes stay tucked. Lift the block, squeeze it between the palms, reach up, squeeze the right buttock, bring it behind your back, separate it, open up your chest. This time you're going to lift up with your hands behind your back and hold. Good, bring it in front of you, over your head, squeeze, step it forward, hinge down, hands come down, sit back. Bring your hands closer to you, step your left leg back, drop the knee, arms come up, squeeze the block, squeeze your butt. Bring it behind the back, split the block in half, separate it, lower ribs draw in. You're going to come stand, lifting the back knee off. Bring it forward over your head, squeeze the block, step it forward, drop it down, put the hands on the floor, walk them forward, and then still imagine that block in between your shins, squeezing together. And then bring your hands back, roll your spine up. All right, and just circle out your shoulders here. So your shoulders and your shoulder blades should be feeling really warmed up with whatever you need to do. And I hope that was helpful and fun and that you liked playing with these new series. So thanks a lot for tuning in. See you next time. Bye.